Hey guys, it is me, Shuka. I am back with a stream. Um, it's been a while since I've been able to stream because I am currently not home, so I am in a different setup right now. Just gonna wait for other people to join, because I don't want to start without people. Let me just check here. Um, okay. Oh, why did I copy that? No, don't copy. Hello to the one viewer we have. I don't know who is viewing actually. Let me see. Oh, I think it's just Nightbot. Okay, never mind. I thought someone else was actually in the stream, but okay. Anyways, we're gonna take a break from Pokemon today, and I'm going to be streaming a different thing today. I'm not gonna say what it is because I want to wait until my one friend joins, who would really enjoy this game. Yeah, we will see what becomes of a stream today. I'm not expecting a whole lot of people to show up today, just because of the fact of how late it is, or how early, whatever time zone we're on. We're gonna wait a little bit longer because I don't want to start the stream and then have to explain later what's going on. But yeah, so we're just gonna wait. I'm hoping someone else will join because I technically don't want to stream by myself, so. Oh, who else is in the chat? Oh, hi Angel Speed. Angel, if you want, you could join the call if you want. Mainly because I'm by myself in the call. But yeah, so just gonna wait for some people to join so I'm not the only one in the stream talking. I would hope that some people would want to join. We'll see what happens. So let me know in the comments, guys, if the stream is going good or not, because I'm not at my house, like I said. I'm visiting my mom, so I don't know what their Wi-Fi situation is and if it's good quality stream stuff or not. Let me just... I'm a little quiet. Let me see. Can you hear me now? Because I'm actually pretty loud. That's as high as my microphone can go. It's gonna do something. What was I gonna do? Oh, it's gonna go here. I was gonna copy and paste my thing. Okay, yeah, because I don't know why. I think it's because I'm the only one in the call and I just don't want to be loud. That's probably the reason. Is there not a place in the server to put this? And I hear fire trucks. Of course. Yeah, I was gonna put it in this channel because there's no other channel I could put it in. Okay, so one person's gonna join later on probably. Okay, so like I said, Angel, if you want, you can join the call. It's up to you though. If you want to, I'm not gonna say you have to, but like if you want to, you're able to. We're gonna go ahead and get on to the stream since I'm the only one probably in the call for a while. We're gonna be playing some Doki Doki Literature Club today. Mainly because I have not played it in a while. Or I haven't played it in a while. I played it on my Xbox, not really here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and... Really? Okay, well we get to talk about downloads and update. I can't believe it has to download and update as soon as I want to try and do a stream. This is lovely. Anyways, how's your guys' day been? You guys keeping cool on, your day's been going good? That's good, Angel. Yeah, I don't know why it wants to update right now before the stream. I don't understand. I don't. And also, if my recording... Oh, Street Fighter 6. I honestly don't play Street Fighter. I'm more of a Mortal Kombat person. But yeah, if my recording sounds really bad, like microphone-wise, it's because I'm currently not home, like I said, and I have a different setup for the microphone right now. So it's literally literally attached to a piece of wood on the bed for literally recording purposes. Wow, it's gonna take a while for this thing to update. There's bugs in here. No, go away, bugs. Go away, bugs. Okay. Okay. Just gonna wait for this stupid update to finish. The update is just bleh. Bleh today, update. Bleh. Come on, game. Finish updating so I can get to the game, please. It's almost done updating. There we go. Oh, now it's got to update. It downloaded the update. Wow. You're just going to take forever to update, aren't you, Doki Doki? Of course you are. If I had known I had to update, I would have done this before the stream. Come on, game. There we go. We can actually start the stream now. Oh, also, hello, Toxic here. Welcome to the stream. We are attempting to play Doki Doki. All characters in this game are over the age of 18. Okay. I'll try not to tell Piggy. I'll try not to. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna project a thing for me to see, because I cannot for the life of me see what I'm reading. Okay, can we please get to the game? Okay, there we go. I just had to see what I was doing. Okay, we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club, so why is it so loud? There. It's not as loud now. I forgot I had it that loud for Pokemon. Anyways, we're gonna click new game. Okay, what are we naming ourselves, chat? I'm giving you guys free reign to name ourselves. What are we naming ourselves? 'Cause we need to figure this out. Yeah, it's gonna be stuck with us for the entire game, so we need to know what we're naming ourselves. I'll wait until someone says something, because I don't want to name it and then regret it later. If anyone has any ideas for the name, just shoot them in the comments, because I don't want to name it. I want you guys to be able to name it. Or should I just name it after myself? Even though it's gonna be awkward. Hold on, Toxic. I just realized I never invited you to the server. I don't think I'm even friends with you, to be honest. Let me fix that. Okay, not my fault. I've been going through a lot. Okay, there we go. Now let me go ahead and invite you. Okay, there, you should have gotten an invite to the server. I'd say I'm gonna probably name it after us, I guess. It would only seem like, you know, smart to name the character after ourselves, even though it's gonna be awkward. What do you guys think? Pandemic? Okay. Sure, we're gonna name it. We're gonna name it that. Okay, we're gonna be called Pandemic. There. Okay, we can't. Okay, we can just do that. Wait, can I not? Okay, we can't. Okay, hold on. Okay, you know what, Toxic? Let me go ahead and add you to the thing. Manage, edit roles, Orca pod. There we go. Okay, Toxic, you should be able to join the stream now if you want. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to put our actual name. We can't put that. That sucks. Angel, why are you typing in a different language? Okay, so apparently we couldn't do the other name. Okay, it says, hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but is just kind of works because, you know, you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up? I think it's just waiting up. On, can I? Settings. Oh, there we go. I can see now. Oh wait, nope. I probably should not have done that. I need that output still. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign idle in the front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Shuka. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wave for me after all. change the text again. I can't. Okay. I guess you don't have to. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Eehee. We cross the street again. Oh, we cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Shuka, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You told me you would join the club this year. Did I? Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. I forget half the time what I do. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried about you won't learn how to socialize or to have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy, right? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Wow. Trust me, alright? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured into such... Wait, why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is just as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I can't read. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you would need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she even had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori it's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Oh my gosh. An anime club compromised of only petite girls without a single overweight neckboard in sight. Oh, that's funny. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Yeah, I shouldn't have named myself Shuka at this point. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Shuka. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, was one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yori, the smallest. I thought that smallest, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Shuka. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Shuka. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll go get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori had mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica, or a space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a little awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make their ears. So cute! I had no idea you were into baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard that. Haven't I heard that somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I must rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted to have the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Shuka, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I like horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. No, not very confident writer, yeah? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes... Oh, I just wrote... Okay. The truest form of writing is writing oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your own work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. It will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Shuka? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Shuka, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super mad. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to our next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Shuka, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already felt the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue the chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Shuka, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yeah, we get to write a poem. This is gonna be fun. Oh gosh. Um. Oh great, we gotta make 20 different words here. This is gonna be such a weird poem. There we go. I don't know if that's gonna make sense with the poem, but hi again, Shuka. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Shuka. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not even accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me we didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Mitsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Mitsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Mitsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Shuka always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning the room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Wow. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and Shuka can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems to be oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I don't want to make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looked like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I can always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sari's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not at all, We just need to find a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we could do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. But what? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. And you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my fingers, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Okay, yeah, she's got a point. That was super mean of them to say. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Wait, can I change the name? I can't change the name. Okay, we're stuck with the name. I start to button her blazer up from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how it's weird to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess? Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Hehe. It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Oh my... Don't say that out loud. Anyway. You look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Hehe. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Shuka, I can't wait to read yours. Oh gosh, no. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Piggy, come join the call. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone... Okay. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh gosh. Who should I show my poem to first? Who am I going to show it to first? I show it to Yuri first. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I could trust her I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you gonna say? Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else here in the literature club, or in the club, gives you vulnerable feedback. But valuable, not vulnerable. Valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't even read that, it's too tiny. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. I can't talk today. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Shuka. Really? I must have totally missed that point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh my gosh, okay, I need to take a breather because, oh my gosh, it's a lot of writing, or a lot of talking in this story. Okay, who do we talk to next? Let's go Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Shuka. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. I haven't talked to Natsuki. How do you know? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot better than other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Shuko poem. Oh gosh. And it makes it feel extra special. Like I could feel your feelings in it. You're so weird, Sayori. Yee. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Shuka. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to... Oh, hello?
Oh,
Hey, Piggy.
yo.
Yeah, I, I couldn't name my character or anything else, so it's awkward now that my character's named after me, but...
I need to log into your Twitch so I can have a look at this. What's going on then? What's happened?
Oh.
Who's
Oh, wait.
your poems?
Let me see if I could screen share, since it's not a fast-moving thing.
Ah, right.
Okay, let me know. Let me know if you can actually, see it, and let me know on my Twitch if it's lagging or not.
Yes, it's fine. I can see it.
Okay, is it gonna be lagging in the stream probably? Alright, I'm gonna hold you.
Try it. I keep playing.
Yay. It's gonna lag.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure chat will understand.
I probably should not screen share it.
Yeah, I can still watch it with this.
Okay. Do you wanna be Sayori?
I will be. Yeah, sure. I'll be all the girls.
Okay.
You
Okay. You could start where Sayori is right now.
All right, let me just get into Sayori. Cupcakes, yum. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Oh gosh, I can barely read this still.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds, and I can't fucking hang on. Let me look at this. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Let me see if I could like screen share. I don't know if it's gonna. I'm trying to see if there's like a different way. What's it like on Discord when you do like screen share? What's the source option mean?
The source option. Let me look at this real quick. Let me check this. Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, it's custom. I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
As long as I can read it via your screen share, I don't care really.
Okay. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried to do my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you?
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best. You damn right she is. Anyways.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Just hire me, Anime Studios, for my amazing dubbing skills, please, already. Call me.
Is the stream lagging? Can you tell in the Twitch stream
Hi.
it's lagging?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, it's not streaming. It's not like lagging at all in the stream.
No, it's smooth, Krispy Kreme smooth.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Not sponsored.
Let's see here. Who should we go with, Natsuki or Monica?
Natsuki.
Okay. If other people join the call, then we're gonna have to give them voices too. You do know that, right?
That's fine. I'll make a request that I demand Logic play Natsuki.
That's if he joins. I highly doubt he will.
Alright. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, Jesus can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Tears to the eye. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Okay, I'm gonna switch the text speed because it's gonna bother me.
Alright. God, it's gonna be so awkward. I'm doing the Natsuki voice and one of my family members is gonna come in some room like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I understand.
Cheers, Shoko. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme in the end, then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Yeah, I learned I don't like doing this voice. Didn't expect that from a youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Back in school, me and the boys had a thing where we all liked Doki Doki Literature Club, and so the four of us all chose different characters. My tall friend took Yuri. My short friend got Natsuki. My brother got Sayori, and I got Monica.
Speaking of Monica, we have talked to her still.
Hey! Hi, Shoka. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Yeah, she fucking is. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I would be too in Monica's case, sheesh.
I wouldn't. Iggy's brave and courageous.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Oh god, you don't want to hear it.
Oh boy.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Shoka. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? We're all a little embarrassed. Soundwave is playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, but it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. You missed the part where I chose the words for my poem, and it was terrible.
I like this one. Makes you think of something that Sayori would like. Are you gravitating towards Sayori by any chance?
I have no clue. I just picked random words.
Did you just sit on the first word and just hammer the A button?
Pretty much.
Someone else did that as well.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well... We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while, but before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now?
Oh gosh.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Why does everyone say that in this club?
For a fucking literature club, they're not very organised.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I just have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh gosh, a lot of writing.
Yep. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that... I can hardly read cursive with this. I have to put on the... Hang on, where's the Twitch stream? Let me open the stream. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It wasn't just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And on the other side, and he on the other side was looking in.
Oh my gosh. Monica, you write a lot, and it's very hard to read half the time.
Yes, it is. especially with live streaming quality.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Toxic's gonna be here in a minute. Ah, it's okay.
He said like the more is like like 3 to 4 hours. That's what he said.
Oh, okay.
You were so excited for Toxic to get here.
Yep. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah.
Piggy, what the heck are you typing in the chat?
There we go. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. That's doing the GIF in the wrong order. There you go. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out on strongly. Maybe after everyone else is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh gosh.
Hey! Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress.
I mean, that's the same with art.
Yeah. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper, and then tidy up I've got hiccups later.
I mean, like I said, it's like art. You just start sketching and then you fix up the sketch later.
Yep. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
Same with markers.
Yeah. So just move your hand and go along with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Are you okay?
I've got hiccups, you see? I've got hiccups.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Oh boy.
It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I'm sorry, my writing abilities are terrible.
One time when I was like in an exam, I finished the exam and I just asked the teacher for a bit of paper and I just wrote a poem.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. Why don't I say I sigh? Just sigh.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
I'm just like laughing at the orcapod.
Yeah. As they read in tandem, I can't read. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Oh, right. What's with this language? I've got to think of a Yuri voice now. Beep, 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 beep. Cha-ching! Light bulb. I got it. Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Here comes a snowball. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
I didn't get that from Natsuki, but okay.
Neither did I. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. I just choked on my own spit. There? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Oh gosh.
Oh boy. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Don't be mean to Yuri.
Yeah, Natsuki.
Oh gosh.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Humph. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Natsuki, calm down. Curb your angriness. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Shoka did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Oh gosh. Natsuki, why are you so mean?
Good old tsundere. First of all... Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. No! And Shoka liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
The music changed.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Shoka appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I'm gonna need a strepsil after this.
It's like having an argument with yourself, Piggy.
Yeah. Do it in the shower all the time. When you have those arguments in the shower that you think you're absolutely winning. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose booze... I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Shoka started showing up.
Oh,
My door
God.
is indeed open. I'm closing it, 1 second. BAM! That door's shut! I shut that door! Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't... How am I supposed to... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they... Oh, sorry, go for it.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
If I was the MC, at this point, I would have just bailed. I've done the meme where it's the other guy making the peace sign and just disappears.
1 second, I'm gonna grab something.
Yeah, go for it. Salutations, chat. I am Piginated Gaming. I have a YouTube channel. I stream sometimes, and if you want to see more funnies, make sure you follow Shoko. And me, because I'm proper funny.
You're probably funny?
Proper funny.
I thought you said probably funny. I'm like, you are funny.
I'm probably funny as well.
Sorry, I had to grab my charger for my phone because my phone's about to die.
Alright.
So I'm like keeping track of the Orcapod. Because my admin and my moderator are not on right now to watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm having to keep track of it.
Oh, the Orcapod voice channel.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I can look at that.
Okay, I'm back.
Righto.
Also, it's your turn.
Oh, right. Shoka? She's just trying to make me look bad.
You're making yourselves look very bad.
Yeah. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
So is there a style? That's why?
It's a style. The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
It's whoever decides to read it. Calm down, Natsuki.
Yeah, exactly. Help me explain that to her, Shoka.
Oh, don't push me on this.
But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
I'm just checking something. Okay. Oh god, what did I do?
It's Logic's DMs, is it?
No.
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary and limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Shoka?
Why are you asking me this? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh gosh!
Your turn, I ain't getting involved.
So, of course it's gonna be,
Uh,
I don't want to pick. I'm gonna have to say Ori help. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri.
Just farted.
But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Say Yuri!
We took so long the music stopped.
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is just making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this?
Shoka. Well, that's their problem. This isn't about her.
Natsuki, you're such a jerk.
It's a tsundere. She's a tsundere.
Yuri!
I agree. Natsuki's the tsundere. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Oh, my phone just finished charging. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
Natsuki, you're so mean. Oh gosh, the music's back.
Oh, they're back. she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. If you look at the stream, the way that Yuri's placed on the screen, it looks like she's got the blue ribbon in her head.
Oh, it does. It looks cute.
Yes. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
Sayori is the good mind in this situation.
Cinnamon bun. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. The pop filter's coming off for this one.
Oh gosh.
Natsuki's poems? They're amazing because they give you so many generic feelings, with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because Because... well... Also... Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's... and Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Oh my gosh. I can't put this on
Big
YouTube.
and beautiful.
I don't think I can put this on YouTube after this now. Great.
I don't think I'm going to be able to face my dad the same. I think my dad walked past. I can tell by the footsteps. Nah, he didn't. It's just my brother. Hopefield's going back on. I can't be asked to keep holding this.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. That was fast. Natsuki
Yeah, I don't
sits
blame her after a
down
comment
with
like
a blank
that.
expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and can organize things. But I'm not very good with people.
Really?
She's good with me.
Oh my god.
You knew what you were signing up for by bringing me in here.
I know.
I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Then don't be the president. Be the vice president then.
Oh, that's a recipe for disaster.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well... I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Oh, you're so mean to Sayori. What the heck?
I see. Take good care of her, okay?
She's not my problem.
Yeah, she is. I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. Why am I agreeing to this?
Shoka, have you ever played Doki Doki Literature Club?
I played a little bit of it on my Xbox and that's it.
Okay.
You can count on me. Oh gosh. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. So the genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Yes, MC. Come to the dark side. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel all about sharing poems?
Well, we already saw how Natsuki and Yuri felt sharing their poems with each other.
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
Natsuki, you started most of the problems.
Shoka? Shoka, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Shoka, I have something on my mind.
Yeah?
If I was to be in the stream at the very start of the stream, what would you think of naming the character?
I have no idea. Toxic wanted me to name it Pandemic, but it wouldn't let me name it that.
Okay, okay. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Oh gosh, I get to come up with another poem.
Hey! And maybe you learned something from your friends too.
I highly doubt that, Monica, but thank you.
I like to think that when the MC gives the poems to the actual Dokis, it's just the 20 words you selected.
Yeah.
You know, without any sort of poetry thing whatsoever, it's just the words written on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And I to myself with newfound determination.
Sugar! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Hehehehe.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No, no, no! That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that.
You call it fighting?
A proper fight is when we see blows exchanged with fists and fisticuffs. That was a squabble in my books.
I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Shoka, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun. You think?
Oh my gosh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I thought I was gonna pat her on the head for a minute. I'm like, she's not a dog.
Same. I hope.
I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, next poem. Here we go.
Are we ready? I'll leave you to it.
I was picking random words at this point. There we go.
Ah, finally, my mouth is. I need a drink. That is Piggy's a cappella cover of the Doki Doki poem writing minigame.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already.
I'm gonna switch my light on. Hang on a second.
Okay. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Ugh. Hi, Shoka.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
How are you not used to it still, Sayori? You're the one that brought me to the club.
Yeah.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
When are you never hungry, Sayori?
To be fair, I'm starving right now.
Same.
Changed my name, by the way, in this server.
Oh my gosh.
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
How do you know what I'm like?
Childhood friend.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look in your... Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh? Why that? All of a sudden.
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Sayori, how are you expecting to get food with 2 coins?
Yeah, could be quite expensive coins.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So you're either not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry.
And so that only...
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, and so that... Yeah. Okay. You're gonna be probably hearing the swamp cooler in a second, so
That's fine.
Okay, so that only leaves one option.
Wah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Wow.
You...
Yuri finally giggles. Oh, suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything.
You sure about that, Yuri?
It was just something in my book. Yuri... Tell Shoka to let me borrow some money.
You know what that sounds like?
What?
That sounds like Dev in the stick fight game that we did with Golden a while back when I first started dating Logic, and he's like, Shuka, tell Logic to tell Logic to let me hug him. I'm like, why would I do that?
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Thank you, Yuri.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Oh my gosh.
Did I just... I didn't mean that.
Sure you didn't, Yuri.
I got too absorbed into my book. Oh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. That sounds fucking like a cowboy. You speak your mind, Yuri.
Sayori, you're really an airhead, Yuri. Sayori at this point. Oh my gosh. Ow.
It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
More or less.
Hehehehe.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But... You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whap.
Yeah. Ow. What was... Eh? A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Yeah, retribution, Sayori. Actually, that one almost worked.
Yuri!
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Sayori hugs the cookie. You're hugging the cookie. You're not hugging Natsuki. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. So good. Nom 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 nom.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue!
Nom 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 nom.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki.
Isn't it the same cookie?
No, Natsuki prioritized herself to give her the better cookie. Double chocolate, I'll be taking that. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate.
Okay, that answers our question. It's not the same cookie, apparently.
Grr. Yeah, why do you think I gave it you that one? Some just sent me a meme on Twitter and I love it. Just get the boys are posting shit posts with the chat. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Yeah. I forgot to post my thing on my Twitter. I just realized that. I'm so smart today. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Edgy the Hedgy! 16. What a champion.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Hang on. Pop filler, not now. Nom.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Nom.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
I mean, yeah, she technically did.
Yes.
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Ha 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 ha.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the clubroom.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? How many... Take a shot every time one of these characters says, eh?
No, we'd be dead at that point.
I'll be an ambulance, hop to the hospital. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be too surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. No, Yuri, don't be saying that. My mate would say otherwise. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open. 1 second, I'm just gonna do something.
Righto.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose her club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano.
You practice piano during study hall? Why?
I have no idea what's this. Study hall just like where you just study.
That's usually where you just study. You don't normally play piano during study hall.
As I am from England, we don't have study hall. They just say to us, study during your break times. And everyone just tells teachers to fuck off. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shoko.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Sorry, I was just, entranced. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave Sayori's mischievous... I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure
Escapade.
Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone is settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
Did you scran a cookie that quick? It takes me like 10, 20, it takes me like 5 minutes.
Yuri is back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
And the judge says, Shoka! Shoka!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies for another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
People in my school tried sniffing glue one time with glue sticks.
He's tried what?
They tried sniffing the glue sticks.
Why?
Because people in my school were just dumb. But nothing. I'll admit I tried it. Nothing happened. It's just a glue stick, like a fucking Pritt stick. I think it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a Pritt stick. Just a stick of glue, like a cylinder. And we all tried sniffing them. They just nothing happened. But anyways, yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with the Shoka to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Monica, come, come. Aww, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Monica, you can come. Okay, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Is anyone in chat? Okay, no one's commented on my simping. Phew. Phew. We are close. We're alright. Ready, Shoka?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure.
Hey. Sorry.
I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Aid Cafe!
What?
Got it. Don't worry. Chat will know what I mean. Me and Monica have it all planned. Oh, bollocks. We have it all planned out. If I dropped. Okay, nothing. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
Oh gosh. A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah. That sounds kinda dull.
Shoka, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say, the lines, like you say the lines of the poem, like between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons towards me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I've got to have my shot.
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey Shoka, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh?
Whoa.
It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here.
Of course she would find
Crayons!
those. Of course she would find those.
Yep.
Sayori pulled out a box full of crayons off the shelf. How are they the best brand?
They're the best brand too. They're obviously Crayola.
Crayola?
Sure they're making edible crayons. They're kind of dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colored names.
An issue.
Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Like that. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident. Dump.
Smack.
Yeah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. I think it's your turn.
Joker.
Yeah, I was about to say it's your turn.
Yeah.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run into the hallways. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
That's a huge thing of apple juice. Look how big that apple juice is.
I would happily take that right now, actually. I'm craving apple juice.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Why are you drinking from it? We're using it for your head.
For your head.
Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Ah. Sorry, I forgot. Ah.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump of her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It will feel better soon. It looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Shoka. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind and had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself, or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah. You don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay much attention to you. Wow, you're just outright, like,
Just
saying
outright missing it, yeah.
Yeah. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Shoka. I don't think you realize that, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Shoka, I'm so glad that nothing has changed between us. Do you think you'll be like this forever?
Forever. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, then that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Okay, I think we're gonna probably, I'm gonna save. Okay, so we have it right there. Actually, let me go back to that. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to continue this game later because I've been streaming for 2 hours and I am getting hungry. And I'm pretty sure I don't want to keep streaming longer, because I'm gonna be getting really tired on sitting on my bed doing this. I might be able to I might be able to stream more maybe on Sunday probably. I'll have to update my Twitch thing though to put Doki Doki in the schedule, but
Yep.
but yeah, so I wanted to thank you guys for joining me and Piggy for the stream, and thank you Piggy for joining me. Yeah,
I didn't hear what you said.
I said thank you for joining the stream.
No worries. I'm glad I can provide my commentary here.
We'll have to make sure that other people can join later, but
God, I hope so, because I can't be doing all these voices.
no, you'd be just talking to yourself and having arguments.
Legit.
But thank you for all who joined us for the stream, and we will see you on Sunday for more Doki Doki. Bye.
Woo!